Hey everyone, welcome to today's episode of Crush It with Justin from Justin Vineyards and Winery, where we teach you all there is to know about wine. I'm the founder of Justin and your host with the most wine named after him anyway, Justin Baldwin. Here at the Justin Downtown Paso Robles Tasting Room, we've got all kinds of elegant stemware to choose from here, but I'll be honest, I've enjoyed wine out of pretty much every type of cup you can imagine. Paper, plastic, ceramic, Stanley. But to get the most out of your wine drinking experience, it is important to know how to choose and use the proper stemware for a given varietal. So let's start by briefly discussing the common debate of, are stem glasses better than stemless? Well, they both swirl the wine, aerate it, and release esters just as well. Stem glasses do have the advantage of not heating up the wine as quickly with your hands when held appropriately by the stem. With stemless, we recommend holding the glass a bit higher to avoid warming the wine. If you're trying to match a certain type of stemware with a certain type of wine, there are a few things to keep in mind. With bold reds, like Justin Savant, you want a traditional red wine glass with a large bowl, with more height to allow the ethanol to dissipate and let more oxygen in to encourage the tannins to soften. With white wines and rosés, like the Justin Rosé, use a traditional white wine glass with a narrow rim to concentrate the aromas. The small bowl also keeps wine colder. But when in doubt, go with the classic Bordeaux wine glass. Like our Justin Universal wine glass, that will be your safest bet. Now, let's move on to how to set a table and where to place the glasses. When setting a table, you only want to put out the pieces that your guests will actually need to enjoy the meal. For example, if you're only serving Justin Savant, then you'll only need a Bordeaux glass. To start, place the water glasses to the right of the plate, just above the main dining knife. Wine glasses should be set to the right of the water glasses in the order in which they'll be used. And now, a quick note on utensils. All that silverware can look like a lot to remember, but there are really just a few rules to live by. Forks go on the left, knives go on the right, and soup spoons go to the right of the knives. Then, lay them out in the order in which they'll be used, working from the outside in. Piece of cake, right? Speaking of which, dessert utensils go above the plate. And lastly, if you forget, a helpful trick is to put your index finger to your thumb on both hands. The hand that makes a B on the left side means that's where the bread goes. The hand that makes a D on the right side means that's where the drinks go. And where the thumbs point is where the best wine goes. It's important to remember that these tips are guidelines, not rules. When it comes to wine, your personal preference is what's most important. So, if for some crazy reason you enjoy drinking Justin wines out of a paper cup, I won't hold it against you. Cheers!